He's at
He
hold
was
up. I was
Galactica.
like, okay, let me hold something up.
What are you gonna say? Zach, just calm down. Why are you
All right,
so nervous?
Starbucks.
Starbucks a guy?
It's a guy. All right, guys, we're on nights. I'm Ray.
I'm Julien.
And I'm Gerard.
Guys, you know how we have some people on Patreon who
Hate us?
they request movies,
Oh no.
right? There's movies we want us to watch, and for the most part, we watch a lot of sci-fi. At least lately, we've been watching a lot of sci-fi, right? At least maybe the last 12 months, it's been nonstop sci-fi. So there's a TV show that came out in the 70s called Battlestar Galactica.
What's Battlestar
There was-
Galactica?
There was a reboot that came out in 2004. So, unbeknownst to our fans, we have reacted to the first two movies of Babylon 5, the reboot
Such a good
Babylon 5?
of not Babylon 5. Oh my god. Oh my god.
catch.
Where am I at? Where am I at? Battlestar Galactica.
You did the exact same thing
Wow.
last time too.
Wow,
When we were
Jesus
watching
Christ.
the movie.
Listen,
you literally
Babylon
ended up
and
calling him
Battlestar very
Babylon 5.
very close together. But anyway, forgive me, guys. Battlestar Galactica came out in the 70s. Now, what I did not know was that the TV show, before that came out, there was a movie that came out before, just like in the 2004 reboot. So we were asked, actually, there's been requested
Voluntold.
that we check out the original prequel movie of the 78 TV series. So we're going to watch the movie. Now, I don't know if the movie came out in the theater or it was made for TV.
Okay.
I don't know any of that. But you guys did watch with me the first two movies for the 2004 reboot, which you guys will be seeing soon. We're working on getting the whole package done, and you guys, that'll be up soon. Well, give us time. We're working on it.
So is this movie connected to the ones that we already seen, or is it something completely separate?
I don't know. I'm going to assume yes. So I'm sure the story is the same or similar. I wouldn't doubt if they change some things.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
This is the original Cylon War.
But this is the original Cylon War. This is the original. Anything Battlestar like this is the original stuff.
Cool.
So I'm actually excited about this. When this was requested, I was like, oh, I'm down. Because I didn't know. I wasn't aware that there was a prequel movie to set up the series.
Yeah.
So if this is any good, we probably end up watching the series altogether. If you guys are interested in watching it like that.
That'd be interesting.
To watch in 1978.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, we did some Star Trek, right? We could definitely do some Battlestar Galactica.
100%.
We've done
You
black
guys
and
ready for
white.
this?
We can do it.
You guys ready?
Yeah.
Yeah, let's do
All
it.
right, then. Let's check this out. This is 1978, Battlestar Galactica. Let's check this out.
Woof.
Sold.
Woof.
78.
I've never seen this opening in my entire life.
This Universal thing?
Yeah. Or this version, at least. I'm surprised there was color back then.
Now, this is a year after the original Star Wars, right?
Is it?
Yeah, because 77, right?
Oh, I guess. Yeah.
So these people were probably trying to, again, after Star Wars, a lot of companies, a lot of businesses or studios were trying to cash in that sci-fi, Star Wars-ish next thing.
I mean, that's the same thing that's happening with the Avengers and like Marvel at this point.
Yeah, but back then,
Things are done good. Yeah.
only because it's so easy to promote nowadays
Yeah.
that back then promoting was like,
Really
if you didn't
hard.
have the channel they're promoting on, you didn't have no idea this was going on. While today, everything's everywhere.
Yeah.
It's hard not to know what's coming out. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
There are those who believe
Oof, that
that
transition.
life here
Hmm.
began out there. Or the Mayans, that they may have been the architects of the Great Pyramids, or the lost civilization,
I don't believe any of that, by the way.
or Atlantis.
Maybe Atlantis.
Atlantis, yeah.
It's in the Bahamas, at least.
Yeah. What? That's dope.
That looks pretty
Still,
good.
I
to
want
this
it.
day, we love stop motion. Like,
Yeah,
it's
100%.
it's still to this day still good. Ooh,
Oh, is that Galactica?
look at
1,
that,
2, 3. There's a 5 Battlestar. Atlantia.
Atlantia.
Noble delegates.
Ah, that's
I
so cool.
realize you're all anxious to get back to your ships before our rendezvous with the Cylons. Representing the 12 colonies of man. But as my friends, the greatest leaders ever assembled.
He's at
Oh,
hold
he's
up.
got the
I was
guy.
like, okay, let me hold this something up.
What are you gonna say?
Zach, now just calm down. Why are you so
Starbucks.
nervous?
Starbucks a guy?
It's a guy.
Hey, Starbucks, what are you doing? We're going on patrol. You can't make it. Starbucks not feeling well.
Meanwhile, he's lighting up a whole cigar.
Cigar.
Well, I guess you're just gonna have to pull Starbucks patrol with me.
Things have changed, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe I ought to go along. No, he's gonna be just fine. I mean, it's not as if we're at war, right? See you later.
That's what they all say.
There's a 70s haircut that every man seems to have.
Yeah.
Right? It's this one 70s look hairstyle for men.
Recorded and functioning.
Vector coordinates.
The helmet looks weird. It's different.
Yo,
from,
that cardboard game goes crazy.
Oh, they kept the same design.
Yeah.
That's the same design from the reboot.
yeah.
That's dope. I'm glad they did that.
I
That's
want
dope.
one now. I want one of the little like
Yeah, yeah.
guy figures.
That's so cool.
Oh, I love that. Because I've always liked this design for this ship. Dude, do you think this ship in somebody's warehouse right now?
Probably.
That the Cylons chose me as their liaison to the Quorum of the 12 was an act of providence, not skill.
Well, surely you don't cling to your suspicions about the Cylons. They asked for this armistice. They want peace.
Forgive me, Mr. President, but they hate us with every fiber of their existence.
Through Baltar, they have sued for peace.
That's a liaison, Baltar?
Don't trust him. I don't trust him.
Look at that helmet. Like one of those pharaoh headgear.
Yeah.
What's that radar picking up? Are those ships?
Yeah. I think so.
Oh, we gave a look.
If those were all ships, you should have known.
He's saying that it might be the storm.
Electronic jamming.
Yeah, he was picking that up.
Let's get out of here. Why? I'll explain later.
I explain later. Tell me.
I would immediately be like,
Oh, shoot.
1, 2, 3.
Okay.
All right, they go into the fight.
nice.
This looks amazing. This is 78?
This actually really does look good.
Hurry, Apollo. Steady.
Good shooting.
Barely.
Apollo. Better look at your scanner.
Oof. Oof. Hit turbo.
Go on, you gotta warn the fleet. I'll be all right.
time, little brother.
Oh. That's like a goodbye to me.
Yeah. I wouldn't have even chanced it. I would have been like, yeah, peace. I'm going to warn the fleet.
Well,
Kumbaya.
that changed the story from the one we saw.
100%.
Because the brother didn't die. He wasn't in it. He was already dead.
What is it?
I don't know. They just put the ship on alert.
Wait, this is Captain Adama?
Is it? So, in the reboot, Zach was already dead. He was in love with Apollo, or they were a couple.
Starbucks.
Starbuck. There you go. Apollo. I'm all over the place.
You're good.
You are not to launch until the situation is more clear.
Sir, may I at least urge you to bring the fleet to a state of alert?
I will consider that.
Yikes.
Commander, Zach is with him. It's his first patrol.
I guess that's the youngest brother?
Yeah,
Or
because
his youngest son?
in the other show, 2004, he died like in an accident or something like that, in training or something.
Yeah,
Yeah, I remember. Yeah, I remember.
And he was blaming his father for him being dead.
Allow him to fly, yeah.
He just took his money. That's messed up.
Bruh.
I'm confused with the communication so far in the show. Like, why couldn't he already tell him what's going on?
He's
I am
jammed.
too.
No, he's not Jam here.
Well, not here now. He's in the ship
Maybe you're
now.
right. Maybe back then he was Jam.
Mr. President, a wall of unidentified craft is closing in on the fleet.
Possibly a Cylon welcoming committee.
Suggest we launch a welcoming committee of our own.
Mr. President, there remain many hostile feelings amongst our warriors. The likelihood of an unfortunate incident with all those pilots in the sky at once.
Bro, he has him eating
He
out
is
of his
weak.
pinky. Bro.
The first peace man has known in 1,000 years.
Oh my goodness. I'm not gonna be about to get wiped out.
Right in front of him. Watch.
I want one of those Cylon costumes. Like in my house, just...
Goes, sit in the corner,
Yeah.
next to my full plate armor.
Yep. Uh-oh.
What was that?
That was my son, Mr. President.
There are 5 Battlestars there.
If you guys don't start firing back,
That's what I'm saying. Do they have batteries? Just be shooting?
Launch fighters.
There we go. There we go.
Are the other ships able to launch their fighters?
Negative, sir.
Universal not having this as a ride is losing a lot of money.
That right?
Yeah. Like I was...
The launching part alone.
Exactly.
Zach?
His ship was destroyed just short of the fleet.
yikes, bro.
And that sucks. Dude, how does this movie get bad ratings? This is great.
Yeah.
I have reason to suspect our home planets may face imminent attack.
How could I have been so completely wrong?
Because you're weak. That's why.
So I'm guessing these firing systems aren't based off of bullets. Like these are actual lasers.
But they seem to. He just kamikaze?
I think he did.
They also seem to explode when they shoot the laser out. It like ends and then blows up again. Like
Yeah.
Father, do you realize what we've just been through?
You should have seen how we spent our day.
What an ass. Sorry.
had a look.
Yeah.
They got wrecked.
They really did.
All right, so apparently it had a $3 million budget.
Wow.
And it made $41 million internationally.
Damn.
So it made money.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, man. I was never there when it mattered.
And his wife died. Dude, the nepotism was crazy up there. Am I crazy? That's a hell of yeah, everybody in that shit was him.
Where were they? Where are the rest of you fancy flyers? Where were you when they killed the rest of us? What were you doing, boy?
Really, bro?
What do you
I
think,
want to know
bro?
where you were as well. All of you.
Oh, you can know where I'm at 24/7, baby girl. Don't worry about that.
Most of us are dead.
What are the president and the Council of 12 and all the other colonies?
Gone.
Fighter planes are no place for little boys.
They're going to have to be if our people are going to survive.
I think I kind of like the reboot better. The whole idea of a lost technology.
The hacking and everything.
Yeah, like it being like no technology type of thing.
Once in every assorted vehicle that will carry them.
That's because that's one of the ship's design in the reboot. And that's I get to keep in most of these designs.
Of human existence. The Aries. The
It's because I think
the Virgos.
when this movie was
Scorpios,
made,
the
they're
Hydras,
using the technology they knew back
and the
then.
Sagittarians.
While the reboot, the technology has changed quite a bit since '78, and it feels more realistic to us because we can relate to that technology.
Yeah.
As opposed to '78, when nobody really had home computers or anything like that.
There ain't no Dell or Apple.
No cell phones.
It was Commodore.
Look at these things. Dude, whoever designed these ships was a master. We move anywhere. Just like
I love that.
Like a moving company.
Yeah, I think some of these ships are the same ship designs in the reboot, which is cool that they kept it, if that's the case.
We'll call the first one Muffet 2.
What the hell am I looking at?
Shoot it!
That thing is horrifying.
Shoot it!
No. Is that a person inside a costume?
Looks like a.
That's a person inside a costume.
Looks like Gizmo.
Ready?
Is it me? Or are their helmets based off like the Egyptian?
That's what I'm saying. They're like a pharaoh.
Yeah.
Nova Starfield ahead.
See that color scheme?
I like how they're using it too.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I like it as well.
Kind of conditions your head to be like, all right, red. We're now in a high tense situation. Green. It's okay.
We're happy. We're okay. We can relax.
Yeah.
It's very symbolic.
Yeah. They're in hyperspace right now.
I'm not having this conversation.
No, I don't think that's what that is.
No, it's not, but.
May not be able to see anything, but it's sure getting hot. Anybody picking up the field on the scanner? Negative. My scanner's burning up. Mine's gone. Afraid of that. It's too bright for the scanner.
Core systems transferring control from probe craft to Galactica. We will guide you through using scanners.
What if we miss a mine? One of us will be the first to know.
Yikes.
It's a big ass mine.
And fire.
So they're slowly melting apart right now?
I'm wondering if it's this hot. Well, maybe the bigger ships can handle it.
Why don't they just use the ship's defense system?
100. Other functions.
Maybe because they're clustered, they can't get them all. I don't know.
Fire. Fire.
Well, they're doing it, at least.
They're gonna miss one of these.
You think, right? Or they're
Who
gonna
do you
get hit
guys
by
think
one.
is gonna die?
Or Galactica's gonna run into one.
Just cooling off.
Let's take a look at where we are. There it is. Carillon.
No, they made it.
That was pretty tense.
Gerard. Yeah. Okay.
The ships continue to hover over the planet, supported by small maintenance crews whose spirits are as depleted as their numbers.
Something about this isn't right.
Our flight from the Cylons. The beauty and wilds of Carillon.
But
hey,
again,
let's bring resources.
They could be building
back up to the
stories
ship.
for the TV show.
True.
That may not make sense now, but it probably make sense later on.
Hello, Starbuck.
What game is that?
Have you checked out the accommodations yet? Most of my unit is staying down on Carillon tonight.
Let's see what I can arrange.
Are you going to play, sir? Oh, I hope so.
After winning so much, wouldn't you get bored?
Can't lose.
Yeah, but this gotta be something wrong. Are you winning all the time in a casino? No way.
Come on, this paradise is the perfect opportunity for us to be open and honest with one another.
You two-timing dog.
I've had to shut all those feelings out of my mind to avoid any more pain than I've already suffered.
Guy's a dog. Honestly.
A daggett, you mean?
A daggett.
Excuse me, I believe you're occupying my space. Your space? Yes, I have good news.
Huh?
I got us the key to the royal suite.
Oh boy.
Never eaten so much in my entire life. I'm gonna be as fat as...
So are they just like fatting them up?
I don't know.
I asked you to push the 3rd level. There, you've missed our lodging.
Did press it.
There we go, guys. Now we know what's gonna happen.
Their food. I think Gerard's right.
Seems to be taking us all the way to the bottom.
Don't get on that ship. The rest of the book, To Serve Men, it's a cookbook.
To serve men.
At least show us.
The 70s? Cliffhangers?
Gotta leave some room for the imagination, you know?
Correct.
The suspense.
A hasty attempt to outrun the Cylons spawned in the midnight of desperation. Seems foolhardy in the light of day. I propose instead, we now attempt to appeal for justice and mercy.
You're stupid. You're dumb.
Is that what you actually said?
Yeah, he actually said that.
To prove we're willing to live in peace.
Yeah, he's another one. Shoot him.
If you've all come to this council to turn your backs on the principles of our fathers and the lords of Kobo from whom all colonies evolved, you do so with my utter contempt.
So say we all. We'll see. So, do you think that planet is in line with the Cylons?
The Cylons? Maybe. Because the Cylons are only targeting humans.
You've been someone I could look up to and trust and respect. My ideals rise and fall in your standards, and this isn't you. What's happening to you? Help me to understand.
You'll understand, my son. In time, you'll understand.
I hate when parents tell you that. When you get older, you understand what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
In time, you get it.
Worst part is he can't.
If I had told him, I wouldn't have been able to keep him from my side. This is my gamble. If I win, we all win. Never again.
I like this Adama.
He's growing on me, right?
Yeah.
He grows on you a little bit.
We saw the early on mistakes that he made, and then how quickly he became a tactician.
Yep.
Hey, isn't this something, Boxy?
Look at him being a stepdad already.
Look at stepdad, right?
Listen, something's going on around here. Those 3 imposters, listen, can we talk?
I'll take Boxy and get some deep. Where is Boxy?
You never know where he's at, woman.
Where's Boxy?
How many warriors?
Oh.
They were working with the Cylons.
Yep.
See that the humans remain entertained until the end. Then they will be yours.
You're the leader.
Yeah, you're the leader.
Stop. This could be our one chance to get rid of him.
I'm gonna be honest. I hope they die. I'm gonna be honest. I really hope they die.
Let's get out of here and figure that one out.
Oh, I thought he killed the kid. Like,
That
Jesus.
was great.
I thought he killed him.
I guess it's a little late to try and talk to these fellas.
I think so.
God.
Some of them are probably from our ships.
No wonder no one's ever left here to tell about this resort.
Has he been preserved?
Sound like
Ugh.
they're hiding from their mind.
Oh, that's skeleton.
That's nothing!
Hey, Boxy, come back here.
Oh my God, this kid.
Bro, this dude in this bro.
Nothing! Stop it!
I'm gonna be honest. I feel like they have 38% on Rotten Tomatoes just because of this freaking Muffet, bro.
The kid in Muffet.
Call out the entire garrison.
Every time they talk, I feel like I'm listening to a Beastie Boys song. Intergalactic.
A wiping clean of the slate of animosities.
How is he able to talk for so long?
Why is this giving me the feeling of Luke, I am your father? Scene from Star Wars.
An opportunity to throw down our arms and prove once and for all that peace begets peace and love begets love. And so I tell everybody,
Pow.
That is an order.
stay where you are. I'm in charge here.
Who says that?
Yes, he's in charge.
Serena, take Boxy. I'll be back. Let's go, move it out.
And she already lost him.
Box is already gone again.
Wait, we can't leave without Muffet!
Oh my God, kid, if you run out again.
Oh, damn.
I didn't know Muffet was a weapon.
Feels very reminiscent of something. Skynet.
I want you ladies in that shuttlecraft.
Oh, never mind. Okay, they are on the surface, the ship themselves.
Yeah. Because that's how they got the Landries down.
I thought they were transporters bringing them down or something. I didn't know like they brought their own ships.
Yeah. I'm with you there.
We'll take you in a shuttle.
Let's go.
Billy dude.
I wish you could be my daddy.
I think you're a little late with that one.
She said the
Your
exact
daddy
same
dead.
thing in her head.
Positive shield, now.
I played Galaga. I know how this works.
Fire in the bay.
There are kamikaze.
Yep.
I mean, it's being effective.
Yeah.
Go.
I'm wondering what channel this used to be on.
Universal? It's probably NBC because the NBC owns Universal.
Sir, incoming surface squadron doesn't seem to match any known Cylon.
I would say though, especially like if I was a kid during this time, this entire thing would be super dope.
Oh, 100%. I'd be buying the action figures.
You would have had Muffet.
No.
Bro, heck no, bro. Kick that
Absolutely
thing in the
not.
face, bro.
Dude, I gotta see that they sold an actual Muffet for sale on eBay or something.
Probably. Now that I think about it, there's a vintage toy store near my place. I probably could find something.
That one's for the Latvia. Here's one for Zach.
How long is this movie? Yo.
Now let's see if we can find that Cylon base ship. And nothing on my scanner. Sitting someplace behind Carillon. That's the only way it could have approached us without being picked up. We're not gonna let that base ship go.
Colonial Viper squadrons approaching in large numbers.
Surely our raiders are close enough to defend us.
Our raiders are still engaged against the Galactica. The warriors continue to advance, at least 6 squadrons.
Recall all raiders to defend base ship.
Bro, who is that? Who is that guy?
I don't know.
It is a deception. Open fire and retreat from the planet.
Oh, because the planet's going to explode.
Oh, that's right.
Carillon we set on fire blows the planet apart.
That's smart.
Let's go home.
I thought that blew up his ship. I thought out of nowhere it just went boom.
He's just plain nowhere. At least until we find Earth. Think we'll ever really find it? We'll find it. Someday.
So, did they kill the big baddie?
No, I don't
It
think
seems
so.
that way. The whole planet just blew up, and he was there.
Yeah, but then what's the rest of the series about?
Yeah, my question. Unless that guy was an underling, but it didn't seem that way.
It's true. Unless he's a hive mind.
The last Battlestar Galactica leads a ragtag future.
What do you think, Gerard?
I don't know, because we couldn't even see if he was a robot or not. He had a lizard on his shoulder, so it's like,
Yeah, right.
no clue.
All right.
No clue at
Well,
all.
I think that maybe the TV show is not just Cylons. Maybe it's them encountering other races as they're racing towards Earth and pepper in a couple Cylons here and there. But it's them also like, you know, they're on the run, they have no power, they're at their weakest point as a human race, and they're trying to survive, and maybe they're going to be fighting other. I'm assuming. I mean, that makes sense to me. Because if that guy was the main bad guy, the main Cylon guy, and we just took him out, then I don't see a need
For the series.
for the series.
Yeah.
So
Could it be a
But I am
sense
curious
of
about the series itself.
could it be a sense of like everyone just teaming up against humans at that point?
No, because the humans got power. They're still strong. So why would you want to mess with them? But they just took out that whole planet. Well, not really them, but
No clue. No,
It was just not
freaking
following
clue.
OSHA rules.
well, question. What you got like? Did you like it?
I liked it. It was enjoyable.
I liked all the way up to 75% of it. Once that
It's
dog
not-
and that freaking kid started getting into the picture too much, it started getting annoying.
It's not a perfect movie.
Yeah.
It has great ideas. It
I
had
was
a lot of things I
enjoying
think were really good, and I can see
Yeah.
why they said, let's reboot this, because the story is great. I do like the premise of the story is really good, but here, like I felt like every love story was forced
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
rushed.
Like
right?
every male character gets a girl, except Boomer. Poor
Every
Boomer.
male character gets a girl, and right away, and she's super hot, and she's super willing to take her clothes off for you right away. That's what it felt like.
That's what real
Poor
life should
Boomer,
be
bro.
for me.
No, sir. Only in Battlestar Galactica will that you will find that. Then we had the boy, right? Which I think the boy and the robot was to make the show family friendly and try to bring in the more people. Or that people can sit down and watch this with their kids and enjoy the show, even though there's
Screw them kids.
But that's what I'm thinking that's how it was, because I don't see any reason to have that kid and that robot, that drone he had there was definitely some type of something you can buy at the store.
Oh yeah.
Right? That's merchandise. Right?
Bruh.
You have to get something for what Star Wars is doing, right?
Yeah.
I think they had good concepts. I think visually it was beautiful.
Yeah.
The acting was good.
Yeah.
Right? Adama I thought was great.
There wasn't any cheesy moments or anything like that. So that
No, I don't feel that way. It was like there was nothing really cheesy.
The acting
Like,
the acting was definitely good for sure.
Go ahead.
They had some banger voice lines too, like that one that Adama said to his son. That was just banger. I can't remember exactly what it was, but it was something along the lines of he deserving the gold star, or not Adama. Apollo. What he said to Adama about his father and like
you more than a father to me.
Yeah.
I felt that.
Yeah.
I felt that. That was really good. It was hard for me to understand the strategy Adama had until it finally went off. How they gonna launch these ships? And even then, it didn't make sense, because if the ships leave the planet to attack, they have to deal with that heat to go through that barrier.
I thought that he was before the planet though, because remember they're in.
Yeah, but you have to go back the same way to go back to Battlestar Galactica.
Oh, that's true.
Right, so you still have to go through it.
Yeah.
No, because that was the pathway that they took to go into that planet's atmosphere. So it's like there's in that atmosphere itself, it's not that the heat that you're talking about itself. It was just the pathway that they ended up taking to be able to
That's not
do
clear.
a shortcut.
But that's not
towards
clear,
the
and it
planet.
makes you
correct.
It felt confusing.
Yeah,
And
you end up
so
having
I
to
think-
really find out the logic behind it.
Yeah. So I think there's some holes in the story, which is fine. I mean, again, if their goal was to come up with a story and throw it on there because they want to cash in on the Star Wars madness, and I can see for sure that people are like, I'm going to watch this. But it looked good.
It did.
It looked really good. The ship looks great. The battle looked pretty good. I guess the very end.
There was probably a couple of repeated scenes, but you can barely even tell at all compared to other movies that we've seen.
What I didn't care for too much was the Cylons' power. In the reboot, they seem like, wow, they're a threat. They're a major threat.
Yeah.
Here, not so much. Like, yeah, they caught them off guard, and the only reason they won because they caught them off guard. While in the other one, there was deep planning, hacking, shoot down the networks, ships are disappearing. You know, it felt more like, wow, this is a real big threat. And they were there every 5 seconds, they were popping up.
This one as well was more in the sense of like they just had numbers. That's it. They didn't have.
Yeah, they just had numbers, but they didn't feel so overly.
Yeah, powerful. No, that's it. Yep.
Yeah, and even that guy, whoever the leader was, execute whoever. By the way, I'm glad they killed Baltar right away. So happy. That guy was a really piece of crap.
Yeah,
what a piece of crap that guy was.
Seriously.
I mean, how can you just turn on your people like that? Like, billions of people. Screw them all. Leave me alone.
Yeah.
So that
I did like how they went into the politics on this one more. Like it wasn't just like, here's the president, she's gonna dictate everything. No, there's like a council of 12 that represents the different colonies.
And some were corrupt.
And yep.
And some were corrupt.
I don't know if I agree with that. I don't know. Because with the other movie that we ended up seeing how the fact that, while we didn't get a sense of like the 12 colonists or whatever, we did kind of see it trickle down of like who is next in power after all of these people dying and everything like that. And it turns out it ended up being that woman. With this one, I there's a little smidge of what you ended up mentioning. There's like, okay, it was good to see, but it was just like, some of the individuals were just like, how are you in power? How are you in power? You know,
but again,
so it's like, who put you there?
Literally,
I'm thinking these are things they're trying to figure out in the series. Like they expect these characters to reoccur again, and I remember what you did to me, and I lost my food. I'm gonna get you now in this episode.
Yeah,
you know, something to that effect. So I guess we'll find out.
Yeah.
Rick Springfield.
That's as much as we can
say.
say.
We know that name, Rick Springfield. Don't we know who that guy is? Isn't he a rock singer?
No, you're thinking about Bruce Springfield.
No, there's a guy named Rick Springfield.
Isn't Springfield the Simpson land?
But again, it was still pretty good. In '78, I would have definitely ate this up.
Correct.
Yeah, 100%.
Am I correct?
Big time.
He did Jesse's girl.
This is the one?
He did Jesse's girl.
Ah, there you go. Makes sense that he would. But anyway, guys, I thought this was overall pretty good. I'm glad we watched it. You know, especially since I've seen the reboot. I've seen everything in the reboot, you know? Yep. And to me, it was good to see where the source material was coming from. And I think that I really do appreciate the changes that took place in the reboot.
Yeah,
you know, because
likewise. I would agree.
Again, it's a great story. It's a great premise. It's where we're going to go from there. And I think the reboot, even though you guys only seen the movie, it feels more realistic to me.
Oh, 100%.
You know, even the ship was like, the ship was supposed to be put away because it's a museum piece now, whatever, retire it. And now it's the last ship. It's excellent. So this whole thing, I really did like it. And I mentioned before, they're planning on doing another reboot. I'm like, do you really need another reboot?
As long as they don't keep the freaking dog and the freaking kid.
Well, there was no dog in the show, the reboot, and there's no aliens.
No.
In the new show.
Okay, good.
I really want for the new thing to be like an origin story to the war, and we go deeper into like how the Battlestars got built.
Or even how they built the Cylons, like how the Cylons were first originally made.
Exactly.
And what made them turn.
Yeah.
You know,
what was
one
that?
Cylon.
Correct. What was that initial
everything?
decision? Yeah.
Yeah, you know,
That'd be dope.
I wouldn't mind watching that. That'll make more sense to me to check out and watch. I just had another thought. Where did he go? I lost that thought. That was a good point. Anyway, I did enjoy this very much. I'm glad you guys enjoyed it as well. I'm glad we got to watch it. You know? Well, you guys listen, this episode of this movie will be available on our Patreon for a little as $3 a month, unlimited. You will find the link below in the description. There you will find a bunch of the shows and movies that we do on our channel. You can find them unedited, and you'll find it there at different levels of tiers. That'll help us out, guys. We'll appreciate you do joining in that particular case. We also have a merchandise store. There's some new designs that we put up there recently, so check them out. Shirts, hats, hoodies, all that good stuff. Again, you'll find the link below in the description, guys. Listen, We appreciate you hanging out with us, guys. Actually, before I even say anything, we want to know your comments. Did you see the movies? Well, I don't know if this was to come out of theater or released in the theater. It must have regularly internationally made $44 million.
You think so?
Maybe.
But we don't know your thoughts. You know, what do you think about the movie, the show? Let us know what your thoughts are. Do you agree with what we're saying? Did you see the reboot? Did you see this and then see the reboot? What were your thoughts about them? I do know that there are some people saying that they like the original over the reboot.
Should we watch the original?
I don't know. Should we watch the original? Let us know, guys. But anyway, guys, listen, we appreciate you hanging out with us. We are Our Nights. I'm Ray.
I'm Julien.
Guys, we'll
I'm
see you
Gerard.
soon. That's Gerard. I'm going to skip Gerard.
That
We'll
was
see you soon, guys.
Bruh.
Take care.